wanted to share my experience that I had just last night of how I was a Brazen Peacock and I just tested positive for gratitude. Okay, so last night I went to an event, a charity event. You know, there was food, there was vendors, you know, all these things for charity. And at the end of the night I was helping to clean up. There was a lot of excess food, so people were literally taking pans of food home. So I had a pan of food. It was like meatballs and pasta and just a whole bunch of stuff, and I figured, you know, I'd bring it home, you know, someone's gonna eat it. So it's myself, I'm driving, two other cars that are also leaving the same event, and I said to myself, okay, I'm just gonna follow these cars, you know, so I don't have to put my GPS on because my phone is about to die. So I'm following these cars and, you know, we're driving. They go straight. Someone tells me turn. And I was like, I don't have my GPS on, my phone's about to die, I'm not going to turn down a crazy road. But I did, okay? I listened to the voice. I turned my car. I'm on the street, okay? Downtown Atlanta. No idea where I am. So I'm driving and all of a sudden I see underneath a bridge on either side the street is lined, literally lined with homeless people, okay? Homeless men mostly that I saw, and they're just laying on the ground. Some of them are sitting up against the wall, and I was just like, my heart just like stopped because it was just so overwhelming, like the amount of homeless people that were just on the sidewalk. So I drive past them, and then something again says to me, turn around. I was like, but I'm all by myself, and I'm, you know, it's a bunch of homeless men. I'm a girl in a dress right now with pretty makeup on. I don't really want to, but I just listened to the voice, and I turned around, and I just prayed to the Lord. I said, Lord, just protect me. You're sending me someplace, but I just want you to protect me. So I turn around, I pull up, and before my car even stops, 4 homeless men jump up and start rushing to my car, and I was like, immediately, you know, but I knew I'd be okay. There is a woman also in the midst. So I stop and I say, are you guys hungry? Oh, yeah, I'm hungry. So they're just, I can tell that they're hungry, and I felt like they were expecting like a burger, something from McDonald's, something left over. So I pulled this pan of food that I got from the event, and I just, you know, handed out the window. And these grown men, they looked like they were about to cry. They were just like, oh my gosh, thank you. Just couldn't stop thanking me, saying, you know, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Oh my gosh, we're so hungry. And there was a woman in the midst, and she said, I could hear the trembling in her voice. I could see the emotion in her face, and she was just, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like they had been hungry. Like it was like they hadn't eaten, and I don't even know how long. I don't know their story, but I know they were grateful, okay? So I say, enjoy, God bless, you know, and then I drive off, and, well, before I drive off, the woman who I was talking about, she talks about, go wake up so-and-so, go wake up so-and-so, there's food, go wake up. And my heart was so filled. I felt like the Lord just like put everything in place. I got this extra food that I know would just sit in my house and probably end up in the trash next week. He told me to turn around. He told me to give these people this food, and they were so grateful. I drove off from where I was, and when I turned back around to continue on my way home, I just saw just crowds of people around this pan of food. They're, you know, taking pieces of paper, wrapping it up, and giving it to the other people who were hungry, just sharing whatever food that they had. And it was just a powerful moment for me, because they were so grateful for this pan of food. Like, it could have been anything and they would have been grateful, and it honestly made me feel like I am ungrateful. So many times I complain about, like, oh, I'm ready to move out, you know, I'm still in my parents' house, I'm so ready to move out, you know, I'm ready to leave, and it's just like I don't realize what I have. I have parents who love me. I have parents who are willing to let me just stay in their house for as long as I want to, even though I'm fighting them and ready to go and ready to be on my own and be a big bad woman. And I need to be grateful, because there are some people who 18 you get kicked out and then you end up on the street, like some of the people that were fed last night. I don't know how many of them might have that story. They left their parents' house and ended up on the street. So it just made me feel like, Deidre, be grateful for what you have. Even though you want to do and you're ready and where you are, what you have, be grateful. And that just made me think, and I just learned a lesson in being grateful and having gratitude, and also just sharing with other people who are in need and helping those who need it the most. So that was me sharing my story. I want you to go out and go touch somebody's life. I want you to test positive for gratitude. Go help somebody in need. Go love somebody. Go touch somebody. Make somebody smile today.